Hello everyone. It's James again. And today, I want to talk about what narcissists really hate. And we know narcissists hate a great many things, including themselves. But one thing they really hate is everyone waking up to the truth of what they really are. Which means it will become harder and harder for them to get their narcissistic supply. This is why the narcissist is always angling and trying to constantly write the narrative they want everyone to believe. This is why they work so hard to control the flow of information. And they try to marginalize and destroy anyone that has a viewpoint of the truth that could potentially shine a light on them being a narcissist. And they will stop at nothing. Destroying, controlling, and manipulating. But here's the thing, people. It's not just the narcissists in your life that does this. It's narcissist everywhere. Big and small. Rich and poor. Powerful. And not. This very system we live in works off of these narcissistic principles. Constantly controlling the flow of information. And writing the narrative to get you to believe what they want you to believe. Because as long as you are asleep, you will always fall into line. Doing the things they want you to do. Which at the end of the day feeds this beast system the narcissistic supply it craves. And on a one-on-one level, it's the same thing. I want you to think about all of the people that were able to escape narcissistic abuse and get away from a horrible person, all because they stumbled upon the right information that acted like a key, unlocking the mystery of what has been happening to them their entire lives. Thus walking away from such toxic people and situations. And learning and growing to where this person has an easier time getting away from such evil. Well, what does that mean for the narcissists in the world? It means there's one less person in the active food chain for the narcissist to feed on. Yes. There are still so many people that still need to wake up. But I'm pretty sure narcissists have noticed a difference and a shift in the world as we have noticed a shift. We see things getting worse and more evil and dark. But in that we are retreating in light and self-betterment. And in that I'm sure where narcissists used to have an easy time getting one victim after the next. Some of them might see things just a slight bit more challenging than in years past. Because people are more careful. At least some people. The narcissist may have to try their routine on more people than they had to in the past before they find someone they can con. This information is growing. People are not only waking up to the narcissists in their life and that are around them, but they are waking up to the system that we live in and under. Because they are indeed one and the same. Yes. Yes. The narcissist hates you. They truly do. But what narcissists hates even more is that you know their game. And you are no longer going to give yourself up to be used, manipulated, and fed on. And guess what? The system feels the same way. No longer can it write the narrative so easily. No longer can it say what it wants and you and I will just believe it and move on about our day. We remember the lies of our narcissist parents and our narcissist friends. Or someone we dated or were married to. And we think to ourselves when this beast system is speaking its narrative. We are thinking, wait a minute. I've heard this same pattern of lies somewhere, I know it. Oh. That's right. I heard it in my very home. I heard it from the so-called people that were supposed to love me the most. And before you know it, you start seeing one pattern of lies. And another and another. And before you know it, you catch on. And you start seeing the world for what it really is. Now can you have a good time? Yes. You sure can. There is still good in this world. At least for the moment. But at the same time the good that is there doesn't take away from the fact most of what we are told is just like the same gaslight stories and words that our narcissist used to say and put us through. So what do you do? What do I do? We keep on speaking the truth. This is why I said that information regarding narcissism and narcissistic abuse was so important. And it's because it's everywhere. It's literally everywhere. And when you have a healthy, And I do mean healthy understanding of narcissism and narcissistic abuse. You stop believing the lies that are told in life. You just stop. And it gets harder and harder to be fooled. Now, like I mentioned in my last video, you can still be fooled. Please don't think you or I aren't capable of being taken for a ride. Because we are. However, it's just a little harder for it to happen this time around. And like I mentioned in the last video, and as one of the commenters mentioned too, to escape as fast as you can when you finally realize you are dealing with a narcissist. And in this system, this beast system we live under, part of that means start getting creative in what you can do in this life that is a positive instead of a negative. That means both personally and for our society. Our society is literally decaying because not enough people are speaking out. Speak. 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 You have a voice. Show the love you have by spreading the truth. By passing along information that might help a stranger you might never meet or know you truly helped. We all have that power now. We all have it. I sometimes sit back and think about our world. Quite often actually. And I just want the narrative to be the truth instead of one big gaslight. Like it's been for too darn long. Well, that's all I have for now. I hope everyone had a blessed day. And until next time. Bye for now. And be good to yourself.